Welcome to Python. As you can see, I'm already logged into the Cisco Networking Academy and I am in Python Essentials 1. So this is our text that we're going to be using for this semester. You can see that I have a table of contents over here that I can scroll through. Um, Obviously, I'm working with the spring of 2026. This is one of my in-person courses. Um, if you are in one of my classes, I will be providing a link in the first week of class that you can use to sign into the materials for your course specifically. If you were taking this outside of one of my classes, then you would go to the Cisco Networking Academy, create an account if you don't already have one. There's lots of great free resources out there around all kinds of things with IT, networking, cybersecurity, all those. If you look over to the right, there's some different things. You may not have some of these because I'm an instructor, so I have a different login and different layout, but this should be very similar to what you see. So the goal of this video is to talk about the introduction to the course materials. So you can see, I can scroll through this. It says we're going to learn Python. So Python is a programming language, and we are targeting a certification. It's called Certified Entry Level Python Programmer, and it comes from the Python Institute. And as you scroll down, you'll see that the Python Institute and Cisco Networking Academy actually collaborated to create these resources that we're going to be using. And they designed these for people that are in industry, for people that are interested in programming, maybe a team lead that wants to understand what's going on. So just because you don't want to be a software developer, you're still going to be exposed to commands. So if you're doing command line um, things as an IT professional, you're still giving commands. Programming is all about giving commands in a logical method. We want to communicate with the computer of what we're trying to do. So if you're a programmer, if you're an IT person, cybersecurity, you still need to know how to read programs and how to tell what's going on, because you don't want to just run some program that you find online because it may do something that damages the system you're working on. During this class, Cisco Networking Academy is going to give you hands-on practices. They're going to have labs, and I believe all of those Python labs you can actually run through your web browser, which is very nice. They'll have some quizzes, and then they're going to have these module tests. So you can see here at the end of module 1, there's a module test. If you are taking my class, those will be graded. Um, and then also, I will have my own labs and discussions that we'll go through separately. But this is what is provided by Cisco Networking Academy and the Python Institute. So you can see here, basically the objectives. I'll let you read through it on the material when you get logged into it. And you can see we have 4 different modules. So the first one is Introduction to Python and Computer Programming. We're about to go straight into that here in a minute. And then you can see module 2 is data types and variables. And then it gets into some other things here. Don't stress over these words. So I know there's things like boolean and tuples, and those don't make sense. We'll talk about them when we get to it. Don't worry about that right now. So we are going to be working on the entry level um, certified Python programmer. So that is this one. There are other certifications if you want to keep going down this path, but we are just going to target this first one. And when you're ready to move forward to the next section, there's an arrow over here that will move you over.